My first love, who I'd known since childhood, said he'd only date me if I delivered breakfast to him for 100 days. After delivering it for 99 days, I stopped. In the public lecture hall, I handed a still warm breakfast to Alexander. It was the 99th day I had brought him breakfast. He accepted it with a smile, then handed it to the school belle, Chloe, with a doting tone. "Here's the burger and multigrain soy milk you wanted yesterday." Chloe took it with a triumphant smile. "Alexander, Samantha's breakfast is quite good. I want more tomorrow." Their interactions made their relationship seem ambiguous. Alexander smiled and nodded, then turned to me. "Samantha, another burger and soy milk tomorrow, okay?" I didn't respond. Alexander assumed I had agreed. He took my hand and blew on it gently. "Did you burn yourself making breakfast today?" Alexander was always like this, giving mixed signals, cold for one moment, warm the next. Just when I thought I should give up, he'd make me think he liked me too. I gently pulled my hand away. "No, I have classes to attend. I need to go." He replied softly, "Off you go then." I turned and left. After a few steps, I heard Chloe say coyly, "Alexander, aren't you afraid Samantha will be heartbroken if you keep giving her breakfast away to other girls? She might cry under her covers at night." "She won't. She's different from girls like you." Alexander often said that to me. I was different from other girls. I used to wonder what he meant. Now, I understood. Maybe I was just tougher, better at enduring hardship. But he forgot that no matter how tough I was still just a girl. That night, back at my rented apartment outside the campus, a message from Alexander popped up on my phone. "Can you add another cup of multigrain soy milk tomorrow? Chloe said it's so good that one cup isn't enough." I glanced at it and didn't reply. After a while, another message came through. "What do you want for lunch tomorrow? I'll take you out. Pick something expensive. My mom knows I'm treating you, and she'll cover the cost." Alexander's family and mine were neighbors and had a good relationship. The adults often joked about us becoming in-laws one day. Alexander and I grew up together. We were childhood friends. When I first confessed to Alexander, he said I might just like him as a brotherly neighbor. So we made a deal. If I could get up early and bring him breakfast for 100 days straight, he'd agree to date me, but he didn't know I had decided to stop after 99 days. I wanted to use those 99 days to show him how much I cared, and I wanted to save the final day for my dignity. If it would take 100 steps to be with him, I was willing to take 99 steps, but I wouldn't take the 100th if he wasn't willing to meet me halfway. Even if we ended up being together, our relationship wouldn't be equal. Yes, I liked Alexander, but I couldn't allow myself to pursue a relationship that wasn't equal. He didn't know that my feelings for him had already faded over those 99 days. After staring at his messages for a couple of seconds, I blocked his number. He probably never imagined that the girl who had followed him around since childhood would one day block him, but he wouldn't care. After all, he was the talented and handsome heartthrob of the department. Without me, he'd still have countless beauties chasing after him. The next day, I had no classes, so I stayed home all day. I had a simple dinner and drank half a bottle of white wine. My head was spinning, but I wasn't completely drunk. Worried I might do something stupid in my drunken state, I thought about asking my best friend Liam to spend the night with me. In a daze, I sent a voice message to Liam. "Tell your brother to come spend the night with me." After sending the message, I collapsed onto the bed. Half awake, half asleep, I lost track of time. A wave of nausea hit me, and I rushed to the bathroom, vomiting violently into the toilet, the smell making me feel even worse. I stumbled to the bathroom to clean up, feeling utterly wretched. After taking a long shower, I finally felt somewhat better. Just as I wrapped myself in a towel and stepped out, the doorbell rang. I thought it was Liam, but when I opened the door, it wasn't Liam. It was his brother, Ethan, the elusive genius and campus heartthrob, more popular with the girls than Alexander. I stood frozen for a few seconds. "Ethan?" Ethan seemed taken aback, his ears turning red as he looked down. "How did you know I liked you? Isn't asking me to spend the night on our first day of dating a bit too much?" Dizziness clouded my mind, and I wondered if I had heard him wrong. Ethan liked me? How was that possible?